Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we do have another older one here from Hobby Master, of course. We've got ourselves a good old Brewster F2A-3 Buffalo. It is white too, as you can plainly see right there. This one was based at the Naval Air Station in Miami during the 1940s. Obviously before the US had entered the war, and was actually chosen over the F4 Wildcat, of course, in 1939. Now, the F2A-3, I believe, is the final variant of the Buffalo. Now, by the time the US did enter World War II, these aircraft were obviously becoming quite obsolete. Now, this one, obviously, as I said before, the US have entered the war, so it might be in a little bit of a different colour here and there. I have not looked at it yet. It does have some details in the flap there, and of course, those are, a love-hate relationship with a lot of people. Well, there looks to be a couple of bombs missing. I don't know if they're in the packet. This is a second-hand purchase, so we won't know until we get this Buffalo out of the box. So let's do that. Okay, with the Buffalo out of the box, it does come with the usual stand, and it does have a little pilot figure in there. I did look on the interwebs too. It doesn't come with any bombs, even though it's got the allocation in the packet, so don't panic about that. We'll quickly get that lid off. Now, this is, of course, the stand that you'll be getting. It's got some Hobby Master details on the front there, and is a cradle style. The pilot figure is the usual ones that come with these. They are very well detailed. I think they do look awesome. So if you like your pilot figures in your aircraft, you'll be able to put one of these cool ones in. Yep, very nice. Now let us get this out. It should be reasonably easy to get out, I'm hoping, being an older one. Let's see if it's been taken out of the packet. Oh, that feels pushed in, so I assume it has been. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit. Jeez. Oh, my God. That did not want to come out very easily. Wow, that looks pretty cool. You do, of course, have the little piece in here. That is for when you put it into gear down. There's always some fun with us putting that in. Let us have a look at this. Wow, that's very red at the back. We'll zoom right in. Very, very cool. The details on these Hobby Master Buffaloes do look absolutely awesome. You can see those beautiful panel lines there. Yep, that looks great. We've done a couple of different liveries, so I do like to get aircraft that do sort of look a little bit different. The propeller, oh well. Alright, we've got a really fantastically spinning propeller here, so if you do like to do what I just did, you will be stoked. So, there's no real assembly. As we look under here, that always looks fantastic how they've put that in there. Now with these, obviously you can retract the landing gear like that, because it's all built in, so when you want it gear down, you pull it all out and put that little piece in there, which can be fiddly. I'm still in two minds whether I try and do that on the camera. That's a little hole there for the stand, of course, the fixed tail wheel on the back there. That is really nice. As I said, there's not much that you need to do with this one. I think that's, yep, that slips back, or it might even come off now. That slips back nicely. You can see some awesome detail through there. You can see straight underneath, as you can see my hand there. That looks great. You can see that really comfortable seat for the pilot in there. And pretty cool. I'll check out the instrument detail on that cluster there. That looks fantastic. And of course, I suppose if you do want to chuck your pilot in, it should be a simple affair of, dropping him in like so, and then closing that, and he's, sitting there, chilling out. Very, very straightforward. We'll pop him back out. We will, I suppose, see how easy it is to do the gear on camera. Now, I think we do have to slip it like, I think it's this way. It is not the easiest thing to do, especially when I'm doing the camera. So if I don't get it in quickly, I'm not going to freaking bore you. I will quickly do it off camera and just talk about it. It is being a pain in the ass. That's what you get the little tool, I think, that helps you push pressure on it to get it in there. I'll quickly do that off camera. I will not bore the shit out of you, so we'll be back in just one moment. Alrighty, we've got it set up. It was a little bit of a pain to put in there, like, because it was very tight. But it went in there nonetheless, so I did not have to bore you by showing you. It is straightforward to push in there if they go in there nicely. But yeah, it was a little bit tight, so you just push that in. You connect them to either side. And that is your landing gear all ready to go. The wheels roll. And yeah, that does look pretty cool. Of course, you don't have to do anything really else. You just put it on the deck, you can roll it, you can load the propeller. But what we need to do is chuck it on some scales. We'll put it on the scales, and then I'll show you it on the stand, because we have not done that. We've gone a little bit off track with this one, because it does have all the landing gear options on it. We have 342 grams, which is yeah, not too bad a weight for this little nugget of an aircraft. And of course, well, we should be able to just do that, and see, once it's in place. I don't want to pull too hard, because I do have a habit of hulking things sometimes. Oh, there we go. And that should push out. This is all metal too, so you can put a bit of pressure on it, which is always handy. And then you can put your landing gear snug away. Beautiful. How cool is that? And then you can just take your little plug out here, and that gives you your access to your stand hole. And what do? We stick it in our stand hole, don't we? That's it. And that is your little cradle stand, and that is your little Brewster Buffalo sitting on the stand, of course. Yeah, that does look cool. We'll zoom in a fraction so you can see that. And this will conclude the video. We'll wind it up. I'll do the usual. I will take some photos of this, and you can check this out in all its beautiful glory in those photos if you care to do that at the end of the video, of course. Now, don't forget, if you like the video, some of those would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching and you haven't done so as yet. And as always, besides playing propellers, feel free to drop a comment below if you've got something to say about the video you have seen today, and if you've got a little bit of love for an old Buffalo here. All right, thank you very much for spending your time in checking out another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.